is that? Fucker.
Wait on your good, Jay.
Sir?
Wait on your good.
Yeah, I just took like 2 seconds here. Tell another story or a joke or something.
Jay's life.
You know I have a knife, right?
The punchline comes later. It's a work in progress.
Ah, you jerk.
I'm not gonna say it's not for me.
Hey Dan, should I move? Hey Dan, should I put the camera over here and point it at everything? I'm really glad I didn't say that.
Birthday to the ground.
All right.
What's that?
Is that whiskey?
That's why I know.
There our subject sits, center stage, in a theater surrounded by its own towering walls, but one of concrete and ever-quiet stones. It is a temple to potential, a shrine to story, where old playwrights drag their bones. There's an old place and a tired place. The rugs here are well trodden and moth-eaten, their victory red and royal blue, long faded to brazen burlap pews. Some gold gilded ratings bear their true iron core and stain this ruin with rust, so salted with rubble and peppered by dust. A chaos of step-circle rings give base and form to the countless seats, oiled once-stained woods now too rot to bear their heaving weight. They are lost quickly, so high above, and vanish into the darkened arcades and hidden alcove. Through the open mouth of this cold arena, the night can freely breathe. Clouds wander across the sky and quickly, so little of it can be seen here. Behind these walls, tunnels run forever, connecting passages, secrets, and worn mechanical levers. The curtain lies in a base pile at the far end of the stage, bearing its own weight, as nothing more than a clump of fibers decomposing. And every so often, a shard or two of glass will catch the moonlight and glimmer for a moment. In the heart of this shattered paramour, this sorry orchestra, he sits. To his left, a small tray lies on the floor, its simple and gray. Upon a scoop of chipped white paint, the one which he sits barely holds him. And what is his body? His gaunt limbs care not for where they hang, his posture collapsed. His spine is but a series of knuckles, and his skin stretched aimlessly over them. And just so, bending along that curled ridge, cradling his arm, his precious little flesh that he can call his own, is old. And he ponders it sympathetically, as if it were not his own, as if he would apologize to it. Those eyes of his stagger shut, and a breath escapes his thin, dry lips, fleeting into the air, and advances and dies all the same on the frost. His mouth awakens, a quiet string of words, numbers, and dates, a code that he no longer understands. From his other arm, he bears a curved knife, sharp though both dull and patina and glamorous. It brings its edge to his arm, soft and soft, and hesitates only for a moment. He breathes in. The cut. A quick wince, a short gasp, and opens his eyes blinking to confirm the wound. The blood says it all, eagerly on the parched floor, which welcomes the color. Before having done its spill, though, another, and another. 2 lines now cut to join the first. It will get much worse from here on out. So he continues, murmuring this poetry of remembrance, breathing down further upon himself, in his body, still speaking, he clicks his teeth. The blood spittle dabbles down his face and mouth, word after word.
Never would
And
ever
so
again.
what absurd insanity this is, a place of fervor, of pain, with tides of agony that wax and wane, taking along through them his temperance, rolling through the riptide, voices cracked in anguish, torment echoes through these dimlit ruins. He knows the voices he begins to sound like to know, or a song he used to sing or be sung to. The memories begin to flow in
Colliding, collapsing.
and out and all over and around. His blood is the resource of life, and his is cooling around him every drop of memory, a sanguine mirror reflecting through its blackened depths. All that he is without choice he remembers. Witness is safe, he lives them all. One last time for the last time. His life does not flash before his eyes. Such would be the simplicity of death, but not this. No, this drags on throughout the night. Blinding and unhinging. Every drop and every cut says it all. His tender flesh robs of its delicate protection. It screams at its mercies at him through the night. Convulsing at any lapse of control. He fights to regain the mastery of his muscles. His being and every piece must go. Every inch of flesh and memory still flowing, impetuously removing fragments from the hard-to-reach places with practiced precision. If he's somehow done this before, trembling and unsteady, unrelenting and remembering. And at some point, his words tremble off, and he stops at last. The floor around him is a visceral scene of mutilation. Brutally dropped sheaths of flesh soaked through and saturated with sticky red turned black in remembrance. The smell of his own skin curdling under its weight of blood alone, the sight of it piled up like a butchery. He slumps forward, face, arms, chest, and legs. Weeping his blood, he rests. His body is desperate, he's dying. He can bear no more. Looking drunk or asleep, he eyes the glint of the tin tray, nearly forgotten why it's there. Outstretches his hand, resisting its urge to shake. He drops the small skin knife, and it clatters noisily on the metal before coming to rest. He takes a breath that burns deep and slow, eyes now closed, reaches out. This next knife is heavier, serrated, feels cruel against his mangled fingers. Madness would be a godsend. He silently chuckles to himself. If only he could indulge, but no, this work requires precision, and he must keep his wits about him and follow the perfect access of his body carefully. He speaks once again his mantra and his crime. He begins to work the blade into the muscle of his left side, chest, shoulder, arm, and leg, as if it were a rotten apple to the core that cores. All night, his incessant ears unstoppable, eyes rolling back from time to time, signaling to take a moment, just a moment to steady himself before pressing onward. His mouth forms words, yet they are hurried and confused, interrupting their own meanings with hate and his breath with his, a endless stream of rare language, hoarse and straining like a pubescent boy, first his muscle, then his suture, finally the substance of his organs. By this point, his arms work by will alone. The force of his conviction, a body would betray him otherwise. He walked with justice, a left eye, rigorously from his cage, unceremoniously from the floor, just a more filth. The air is simply heavy and wet, the blood is metallic and tainted, for the triteness of his legacy, and the child dwelt in mourn. The white school is anything but. The wind still rushes, the knife lives, and soon nothing but his divided ivory frame remains, and all the flesh on the left side of his body is gone. All save the heart is one and only. It's humanity. Oh, and it's alive. It's beating faster than it should. Never could. And when at last the flayed man finishes this symphony of eclaché, his breathing slows, slows some more, and simply collapses onto himself, powerless and loose like a rag doll, bored reclamation. Even then, a whisper is all that is heard and seen. Even that disappears. Blood drips from his now still hand, seeping from his red raw face. Fingertips weakening the grip of the knife until it falls into the heat with a palatable splash. And there he sits, in peace. It is done or it is dead. It's almost dawn. It's still dark. Not quite a bright fulgurant yet. It's the kind of morning you'd fall back asleep to. The night hesitates to hand over its colors. And of a sudden, unexpectedly, his breathing for a moment quickens, as though he had just awakened. And his right eye, green all the while, is filled with a vibrancy not before noticed, a somber need that may never well be satisfied. His half face is not smiling, yet his skull's timeless grin is nevertheless fixed. Hands on knees to help himself up, he stands, almost slipping on what's left of his life now pooled before him. He stabilizes with an awkward grace, stands for all to see, looking up and around at this departed place, civilization's finest monument to imagination. He listens to the applause that he cannot hear, that will not come. Stepping to the front, stage center, posture perfect, breath slow, and with eye closed, calmly says, "You are the light of the world." The words hold in the air for you all to keep. Before the stage's lights flicker before the rising sun, and as the cowardly star peeks over the rim of the stage, he bows and turns to leave, always a step ahead of the approaching light.